The basic business process is simple. You offer a product or service that customers want to buy, and a transaction occurs during which your goods or services are exchanged for something of value. Usually, that would be money. The money that you receive can come in many forms these days, but usually it's deposited into a bank or credit card account. In fact, the best business practices dictate that all money is deposited into an account so it can be verified and tracked. Businesses that work with cash only and no bank accounts are viewed often as a little shady by many people, and the IRS gets a little uneasy about that too. When it comes to bank accounts and QuickBooks, what you need to know is very simple: how to create bank accounts, how to work with account registers, how to transfer money between accounts, and how to reconcile accounts. Now, if you're an established business, you probably already have a bank account. New businesses will need to open at least one bank account. During the course of a business's lifetime, they may be in need of reasons to open additional accounts as well. Bank accounts are part of expected business practices. Regardless of when the accounts are opened, they need to be established in QuickBooks. In QuickBooks, like in the real world, activity in checking and savings accounts needs to be accurately recorded so that it can be monitored and tracked. This occurs in an account register. While registers in QuickBooks are really no different than a paper based register, you will need to know how to access, review, and work with transactions and registers in order to keep your books accurate. So you may understand why people need to have bank accounts. But in reality, very few people these days, and very few businesses as well, have only one bank account. Why is that? Well, often a business will deposit funds from customer transactions or sales into a single account. Other types of transactions, like payroll or asset purchases, may use different accounts. That means that money needs to be transferred between accounts. Knowing how to document transfers is a simple but important part of working with bank accounts and QuickBooks. Finally, one of the basic activities, but unfortunately also a dreaded activity of a responsible bank account owner, is to reconcile the account with the financial institution's statement to be sure that everybody, both sides, have accurate records. It is unfortunate that this is one of the activities that is often neglected by both individuals and businesses. Without reconciling the account, you cannot be sure that your QuickBooks account accurately reflects the transactions and available balances, and you might even miss an error made by the bank itself. Best practices and common sense dictate that as a business, you would have bank accounts, use them appropriately, and ensure that record keeping is accurate. You can't be in business without something to sell, someone to sell it to, and the transaction where you exchange your goods and services for money. Bank accounts are where the receipt and expenditure of money from your business is documented and tracked. Being sure that those records are complete and accurate is a critical part of good business practices. QuickBooks bank accounts and registers provide the electronic tools that you need to do so.